All right, I see the work from home's coming in. I will go ahead and introduce myself. My name is Dr. Michelle Kofer. I am super, super excited to share this information with all of you tonight because I have been in the work from home space now for almost 10 years. I'm a former social worker. Shout out to all of you that are in the service industry, social workers, teachers, hardworking nurses. But I was in the service industry for 16 years, and I became a mom. I became a newlywed, and probably like many of you, I was like, hold on. I'm robbing Peter to pay Paul, right? I don't have enough money. I got all this education. I got all these degrees. But when it comes to be Friday, I still don't have enough money. And back in 2017, guys, I saw this industry. It made sense for me, even though I was a full-time student. I realized, like, hey, there are so many people looking to, perfect their financial picture, and this is a simple way for me to segue. So I got in the industry, guys, needing help with my own personal finances, and about 11 months later, I had tripled my income. Somebody put triple. Like, listen, in fact, put yes in the chat if you would like to double or triple or quadruple your income, because now we've really made the numbers do what the numbers do. But I was able to triple my income within just 11 months. And about a few weeks ago, I actually did the math, guys, and it would take me another 28 and a half years, 28.7 years at my job to be able to make the income from home. In corporate that I've actually been able to make from home. So when I tell you the information we're going to share with you tonight, guys, can be life changing. So I made a decision. I know there are some of you on the line tonight that maybe already super rich and this may not be a good fit for you, but I made a decision to work from home. The person that invited you here, they work from home too, all right? And so home could be anywhere where you have Wi-Fi. Home could be Starbucks, it could be Panera Bread, it could be the park while you're watching your kids play. But how many of you are looking for time freedom? I want you to put freedom in the chat. Time freedom. Some of us don't need more money. Some of us just want to be able to be there for our kids' valet, right? We want to be able to be on the sidelines for our kid that's playing football. We don't want to miss every event. I know my mom missed all of my stuff in high school, and that's why controlling my time and money is so important to me. So I want to welcome you to Business in Black, guys. I will apologize in advance if my computer goes a little slow. Just bear with me, but I promise you want to wait, make sure you stay on to the end because we have some special stuff we're giving away for the people that stick with us on tonight. All right. So Business in Black is a nationwide movement that focuses on a couple things, guys. Very simple. Helping people build, scale, and become profitable. Ideally, our objective is to make sure that people are not overdrafting accounts, that people are not in the red, that people are actually thriving. These people are business owners, right? These people are representing all industries. These people are every race, people who are in various stages of growth. Drop me in the chat if you know at least 5 business owners, whether they're small business owners or big business, whether they got an online business or they cook from their kitchen or do hair. Drop me if you know at least 5 business owners. Well, guess what? There are millions of business owners. In fact, there are almost 4.5 million new businesses that start every single year. Some of you at the end of this call are going to start a business because we're going to show you how to do that. But what I want you to know is there is high demand for people to work from home servicing business owners, right? We see all of this technology online. We see, all kinds of things happening in school communities and groups all over line, do this, pay $10,000 to learn this. And guys, what we're going to show you tonight is super, super inexpensive, and you can do it no matter what you already do. If you are a business owner, it's going to make a lot of sense to you. But I want to talk about the real deal. Guys, I want to talk about where most Americans are, which is why most of you said info, because we said, hey, come work from home, right? Americans are struggling. The numbers don't lie. Almost 70% in our country today are living check to check. And I'm not talking about people that make five and six, $7 an hour. I'm talking about people who have great jobs, long-standing careers. They're still struggling because the economy is changing. And it doesn't matter if you make 6 figures if you're spending 6 figures in a quarter. It doesn't matter if you make $70,000 a year when your expenses are 78,000. And that's the reason why, guys, so many people are getting into the work from home space. When you look at financial services in particular, which is what we're going to show you tonight, stick around. 43 million Americans struggle with their credit. So there is an opportunity for you to not only help business owners, the 4.5 million that start every year, get funding because that's why they're closing. There's an opportunity for you to share information with them to help them elevate their credit score. In fact, you may, if you're living check to check, you may need help with your credit. I know I did. When I first got introduced to working from home, my credit score was a 450. My husband's was a 490. Somebody say help in the chat. We needed help. But also, guys, Americans just aren't financially literate. And so until we learn how to make more money and make money grow, until we learn how to make money, keep money, expand money, we're going to continue to perpetuate this cycle of lack. Somebody say cash flow. See, that's the issue in America. We don't have cash flow. And when you look at it, guys, people are now getting tired of exchanging time for money. You know, we're tired of going to work, working 50, 60 hours a week, and I still don't have enough for daycare. I just put in 60 hours. I worked a double. I worked 3 shifts. I got 3 jobs, but I still don't have enough to be able to retire my mom. People are getting tired of that. And so there's something called the gig economy that's growing at a rapid rate. Guys, these are all businesses right here. Some of these people were working class, just like you and I, social workers, nurses, teachers. Listen, if you are a part of Business in Black and you see your business represented here, or maybe it's not, but you're part of Business Black, it's because we ain't had time to add your logo. I want you guys to write what industry you came out of. I want y'all to pay attention. I'm gonna stop my screen share. Just real quick, if you are a part of Business in Black and you have partnered with this movement already of gigsters, people working from home, I want you to share the industry that you came out of. I just want to see what we're seeing down here. Because guys, you're probably gonna see yourself here, right? Some people are coming from, God, it's a lot of comments here. Education, insurance, real estate, healthcare, real estate, title, notary, housing counselor, right? We can add to that social work. We can add banker, retail management, post office, finance, insurance, notary. What I want you to know, guys, it doesn't matter. Healthcare, real estate, it doesn't matter. If you are a business owner or if you have a 9 to 5 and you need more money, put more money in the chat. It doesn't matter. These are some people that have already said yes. Some of them starting their first business, guys. They came out of the workspace. Now they're fully retired, running their own work from home business, guys. And I can tell you, we're able to do that because we anchor with 2 multi-million-dollar platforms. At the center of what we do are these 2 platforms. Freedom Path, which gives us access to financial services in a space called FinTech. I'm going to talk about that. Boat Funding, which gives us access to refer business owners to 200 lenders plus and make money simply by sending out a link. You don't do any work. I mean, I shouldn't say you don't do any work. You don't do any paperwork. How many of you would be interested in adding an extra stream of income if it didn't require you to do any paperwork? If you didn't have to get any certifications or special skills? How many of you would be interested in, put me in the chat, how many of you would be interested in adding additional income if you didn't have to take a test, if you didn't have to pass a test, if you didn't have to come from financial services? Anybody? I see a lot of people, right? Well, I want to introduce you to our broker career. This is a work from home position that allows you to make your own schedule. Some of you may be able to only work 3 or 4 hours a week. It allows you to decide when you work. You might decide you're going to work from 8 to 10 a.m. or you might work from 9 p.m. to 11 p.m. Just like all of the people you see here, these are not AI images. These are real people who decided that they were going to add more money. Somebody put more money in the chat because we're talking about working from home. So I want to get into it, guys. This is for you tonight if you already own a business or you want to start one. It's for you tonight if you want to make extra income and you don't want to do a lot of extra work, okay? Can somebody say amen to that? I want to make more money, but I'm just time restrained. I'm doing taxes. I got 2 jobs already. I got 4 kids. I don't have a lot of extra time. Guys, this is for you if you're looking for extra income that doesn't drain more of your time. In fact, this creates more time. This is for you if you need tax shelter. Now, some of you on the line tonight may want to log off now because this is for not for people that don't have a growth mindset. If you're that person that's looking for a 5th job, this ain't it because it's not a job. We're going to show you how to build wealth by leveraging an entrepreneurship model and holding your hand with no experience. This is not for you if you don't like helping people and you're not willing to invest in yourself. And unfortunately, if you're a person that's content where you are. When I was struggling, guys, to pay my bills, listen, I was coming home in the dark. I could have decided to stay that way. When I was sitting at eating on my lap because I didn't have a dining room table, I could have decided to stay that way. When my mom, had to go and finance my dining room set, or I'm living in an apartment with mold, I could have just decided to stay that way. But I said no more. Anybody on the line tonight that's just tired of things being the way they are, you might not be struggling like I was struggling, but you are in a place where you want better, you want more, you want legacy. And guys, we're going to give you an opportunity to tap into funding, which is a $1.4 trillion industry, but we're going to do it in a way that it allows you from the comfort of your home to tap into fintech. What is fintech? Fintech is financial technology. When's the last time y'all been to the bank? Somebody drop that in the chat. Last time you've been to a bank. Typically, people been like, it's been months, right? Most people don't go to a bank. So from the comfort of your home, guys, you're going to become the bank. Somebody put the words B-A-N, the letters B-A-N-K. We're going to show you from the comfort of your home how you can become the bank, meaning you're going to lend people money. And it's not your own money. You're going to get involved with fintech, which is financial technology. We're going to give you an app. We're going to give you a website. We're going to give you access to an underwriting team. We're going to give you access to an AI technology software and attorneys from the comfort of your home. And all you do is refer people. That means you're bringing financial services to them through technology, and they don't have to go sit in front of anybody. Okay, that sounds easy enough. Drop a 1 in the chat. So with Business and Black, guys, we partner with 2 large companies, like I said, Bolt Funding, Freedom Path. We give you an all-in-one marketplace, which gives you every tool and resources you need to scale a business from the comfort of your home. Fintech right now is about $389 billion as far as the industry projection. By 2030, hear me, by 2030, in 4 years, that industry is going to hit 700 billion. And there are going to be some people who sat on the sidelines and watched their friends become massively wealthy, working from home. And there are going to be some people that jump all in, and they're going to catch the wave. How many of you are using AI in business? Drop AI in the chat. If you're using AI in business, guys, there's the wave. If you miss it, you're going to miss a huge opportunity. We are offering people services and getting paid for it, and we're leveraging AI. We're leveraging AI. We work with over 200 lenders nationwide, and we never fill out a funding application. We have an AI system that is turning out powerful credit results, and we never mail a letter for a client, right? So I'm going to show you how you can work from home, guys. And the reason why this makes so much sense right now is because if nobody's offering these services to businesses, they will fail. If a business can't get their hands on capital, if a business has bad credit, they're not going to be able to grow. So what we're showing you is a work from home model that allows you to be able to offer what we call Freedom Wealth. This is a comprehensive financial solution that helps people build their credit, protect their legacy by estate planning, save money so they can invest money, and create businesses. So we offer an all-in-one package. And I'm going to show you in a minute how much money you make from just referring this to people. You don't fix credit. You don't have to lick envelopes and mail envelopes, guys. You refer to this platform. The system is comprehensive. It does the work. So imagine somebody that has a less than 599 credit score. We know that because I just told you that, millions of Americans don't have a 600 credit score. They don't have a 700 credit score. In fact, the minority community continues to lag behind because we're struggling right here. We're struggling with money. Financial literacy was not taught in schools. Put yes in the chat if you were taught about money management and how to start businesses and how to protect credit before you were 21 years old. Some of us on here 41 and 51 and 61, and we still haven't learned how, right? So trillions of dollars are lost in America every year because people are not financially literate. We offer a platform that's all-inclusive. It's a membership. Clients are able to access real attorneys who help them review their whole credit report. They look for consumer violations, and those attorneys work for them at no cost. If they have negative items, like many of us may have, right? Late payments, charge-offs, bankruptcies, tax liens, whatever, impacting their credit, we use AI. We have a proprietary AI software that goes in, target those negative items, and in record time improves people's credit scores. Why? Because people want to buy houses. Why? Because people need their credit score to access business funding, which is something we also offer by sending a link out. Guys, our wealth path allows you now to not only protect yourself, maybe some of you already know what to do, right? But you already have a will and trust. But think about the fact that almost 80% of Americans don't, even celebrities. So it tells me it's not a money issue. People who have big money, millions of dollars, still don't have a will and a trust. So it's not a financial literacy issue. I mean, it's not a money issue, it's a financial literacy issue. You get to be the change. We get to show people how to save money. If people are taking vacations and trips and spending money, guys, listen, I just saved $298 on a hotel. I got to go to a cheer competition next month for my daughter. Cheer competition is not a cheap sport. But every time I'm traveling, I'm going in my life path and I'm going to check out my Marriott or wherever I'm staying at for cheer sport, and I'm going to compare prices. Imagine saving $3,000 in travel alone by just using this platform. That's my real testimony. We went to Disney World last Christmas. We saved almost $400 on lodging and Disney tickets. So you're just offering this referral service from the comfort of your home. And we're going to show you how to do that, because some of you may be like, I don't know what to do. And does it really work? Take a screenshot, guys. I want to show you that everyday average people are doing what I'm showing you right now. Okay. You got Monica Russell, tax professional. She's a part of Business in Black. Got a loan fund at $78,000. Judy Hines, a pastor. Kevin Blake came out of a call center. Where my call center people at? I can raise my hands on that. I came out of a call center too. That's what that paid my college. Lamika Coleman Doss, a nurse. $85,000 loan funded, guys. Dr. Brenda Colston, you guys see it with your own eyes. A $3.3 million approval for a church. Brenda has a title company. Sheila, I'm talking about being able to give her corporate job back and retire her parents by referring people to credit repair, and they're seeing 78 and 127 points. You heard from me already, social worker, being able to just send a link out, guys, and AI doing what it does, analyzing that credit profile and telling people exactly which consumer law to use, sending those letters out from a hub. You're talking about now 117 points, 120 points. This is what we're doing from home. This is what we're doing from Starbucks, Panera Bread. Guys, think about how many businesses don't have business credit, right? They're all around. But business credit, is it not a buzzword right now? Do y'all not see that all over TikTok? But people want to charge $10,000 for folks to do that, right? And can't guarantee them anything. With our platform, guys, you're able to work from the comfort of your home or anywhere, and you have a business credit academy you can refer people to. From this alone, you make $700 for every referral. Right at. It's almost $700. It's like $649.90. But imagine business owners who don't have business credit, and you literally just send them a link and they sign up for something, and you just made $700. Somebody put the math in the chat. What's 700 times 2? What's 700 times 2? Anybody? Could you use the extra $1,400 next week? Would $1,400 a week help you? And you didn't have to learn any new skill set. You didn't have to go study for a test, hours and hours and hours. All you had to do was plug into a shake and stir system. And you're guaranteeing when they're finished, not only will they have business credit and build up their business credit, not only will they be bankable and they'll have tier accounts and all that. Guys, we guarantee them $50,000 in funding. So you can feel good about the work you're doing from the comfort of your home. And guess what? You don't need a laptop. You just need Wi-Fi. Everything we show you here, guys, you can do from your cell phone. You can do it from the beach. You can do it from the mountains. You can do it while you're on a cruise. All you need is Wi-Fi. We're going to build your website. That's $1,000 savings. We're going to give you an app that's already built out. You're going to have tools, training, mentorship. Somebody put mentorship in the chat, because I can tell you, going from social work to being a multiple six-figure a year entrepreneur, working from home, I needed a mentor. I couldn't go from making an hourly wage, $24.67 an hour, to building a sustainable business without a mentor. So we give you that. We give you the supplies, the training, everything you need. We give you everything you need, guys. This is a business that everything is already provided. The only thing we can't give you is this right here, effort. Somebody say, I bring my own effort. We can't give you effort. Because here's the thing, y'all. When we have our jobs, we report to a boss and they delegate our work. When you work from home, it's very easy to find yourself washing dishes and doing laundry and going to Dollar Tree and Target when you should be working. We can't give you the effort. Everything else we're going to supply you with. But you got to come with the effort. You got to have that abundance mindset. And we're looking for people that understand simplicity. Where are my people at that don't have a whole lot of time? Drop me in the chat. You ain't got a whole lot of time. I don't either. Okay. So this is what you do. This is what your work entails. This is the job description. 3 easy steps. Let people know what you do. What do? We help people access financial resources that they need to get out of the red and into the black. That could be a business owner who's overdrafting their business account. That could be a single mom who's struggling every week and her bank account is overdraft every week. Direct them to your website. Help them sign up for the product they need. Guys, we are high integrity. We're not convincing anybody to do anything. If you're on this line tonight, it's because whoever invited you feels highly enough that they value enough to say, hey, be a part of our community. But we're not begging anybody to make money with us. We're not going to beg anybody to do that. And we're not going to beg you to buy something you don't need. If you need our services, great. If you don't, we're going to show you how to refer people. But let me talk to those of you that are for real. Like, I got income goals, I got plans, and I want to meet them. Where are those people? Drop some $ in the chat because I'm almost done. I'm going to talk to you guys how we make money working from home. I'm going to answer your questions, and we're going to give y'all some free stuff if you're ready for it. Where my people at? Drop some $, drop some money bags. I just want to make sure I'm in the right place because one thing I've learned, guys, you can work from home and still be living check to check. Because there are people that work for call centers. I got a guest on this call right now that works for an airline, but you can still need extra money. I worked in a call center. I was a call center supervisor, but I barely could pay my car note. So you can have a work from home position and still not be profitable. I want to show you how to scale your money, how to become profitable. Somebody say, make money. Make money. I want to show you how to make money tonight, right? We're going to show you if you're a business owner, great. We're going to show you how to get funding as a partner with us. But tonight, I want to show you how to make money from home, okay? So this is how you make money from home, guys. You refer people. We're going to give you a direct commission for that referral. We're going to give you a residual commission for that referral. And we're going to give you bonuses for helping people. That's it. 5 ways to get paid. I thank God every day for this amazing platform because I call it the Grace Comp Plan. So let me make the math plain. If you know somebody that needs help with credit repair, building their business credit, you know somebody that needs life insurance, that's a whole nother conversation, but we do offer that from home. Whole nother conversation, whole nother presentation. Get with the person that invited you and they can get you information. Right now, I'm talking about funding and credit. I'm talking about business credit. Guys, you can refer somebody and our company could do a loan for them. Whatever the company makes, you get 40%. So if I referred somebody this week and the company made $10,000, I made $4,000 working from home and all I did was send a link. Somebody say easy enough. They made 10,000, they kept 6, I got 4. All I did was send a link. They make 1,000, I make 400, they keep 600. All I did from home, sent a link. While my husband is driving, I'm on the passenger seat, I sent a link. Somebody needed credit repair, I sent a link. Somebody needed funding, I sent a link. The person that referred you to this call tonight showed you how easy it is to be a work from home broker. They sent you a link to a Zoom call. You got on the Zoom call. If you like what you see, they're going to send you a link to sign up. And when you click on that link, they're going to get paid on Friday. It's that simple. But you also earn residual income. Every client that needs credit repair, guys, they're going to be with us, right? Because you don't fix your credit overnight. People online lying like you do, but you don't. We're going to hold people's hand, educate them to make sure they can get into homes. There are realtors on this call right now. There are loan officers on this call right now. There are people that rely on this platform that they've added this simple system to what they already do. There are tax professionals on this line right now. Think about it. Let me stop the screen. If you are in a financial services position or customer service position currently, I want you to drop me in the chat. Let me just see. I want to talk to you guys just for a moment. If you're in any financial service, I see me. I see financial services like real estate, taxes, insurance, real estate investing, banking. You're in any financial services, loan officer, anything like that, notaries. I see a bunch of me's. If you work from home, work in call center work, any of that, taxes and customer service. Okay, great. So I see a lot of people, guys, who represent what we represent. We're giving you the ease and flexibility of controlling your time, and we're giving you the ability to control your money. Now, what you see coming up on the screen, guys, is a bonus. My mentor asked me years ago, she said, Michelle, if you could write your check big or small, how are you going to write it? Take a guess at what I said. We definitely not writing small checks, okay? If you could write your own check, guys, look at this screen. All you do is refer people. For every referral, you're also not going to just get paid that 40%. They're going to give you what we call product points. Those points become $100, $200, $500, $1,000, $2,500, and they start over every week. There are people working from home in this business, and I will swear on a Bible to you. I have seen people literally make $5,000, $7,000, $10,000, $11,000 in a week. Working from where? From their cell phone. They don't even use laptops. I don't even use a laptop. Only time I use a laptop is to present. I work from my phone all day, every day. And guys, imagine being a person that says, you know what? I need to make $10,000 this month. You know what? I want to create my first six figures. Anybody on the line want to be able to say, I'm the first six figure or first seven figure income earner in my family? Drop yes in the chat. Listen, refer people from your phone, and these are extra bonuses. You can earn up to $3,500 a week. It starts all over. Just referring people. You're not doing the work, guys. We have an underwriting team that processes these applications. They scrub those files. You're just referring people who need help. And we're going to show you how to do that. We teach you all of that. Then you get another bonus. This bonus right here is one I love because we all know people. J. Paul Getty says, listen, first documented billionaire. He said, if you want to do something yourself, then keep on doing it, but you're probably not going to have success because that's what grandma told us, right? Do it yourself. You do it right. No, J. Paul Getty says, if you want to do something and you want to do it successfully, you got to have leverage. So you want to not give 100%, guys. You want to leverage 1% from 100 people. You get the same results. If you know people nationwide, you can also share this with them. Guys, this ain't no susu. I know everybody jumped on the susu. This ain't that. This is a business that gives you a 1099. Just like you get a W-2 from your 9 to 5, this business not only gives you a 1099, which vouches for its legitimacy. Guys, this is also a willable and sellable work from home platform. That means the income you make can be added to your will. A will and trust is a part of the service we provide to you as a benefit for being a partner with Business in Black. But you get to refer people, guys. If Dr. Brenda goes out and she made $1,000 this week, that's her money. She made $1,000, but Dr. Tangela is going to, hold on a second. Dr. Tangela is going to get a referral bonus of 20% because she referred her. So if you know people who are looking to work from home and they don't have time to go study for an exam and do all this extra stuff, and they're not really good with technology and building out systems, this is a great way for them to work from home without having to have a lot of skill set. But check this out, guys. I want you to look at what's possible. I want you to look at these numbers. This is another bonus. So I know in corporate America, we get bonuses, right? We get our bonuses at the end of the year. We get quarterly bonuses. We get holiday bonuses. Sometimes it looks like an ice cream party. Sometimes it looks like a jacket or a plaque. But what if it looked like $1,000, $2,000, $4,000, $32,000? What if your bonus looked like $128,000 a month? I know that's incomprehensible for some people, but what if I told you that November the 8th of 2024, several of us started doing this for the first time ever. For the first time ever. We've been here a little over a year now and a half almost. We started doing this for the first time ever. In 60 days, we had people earning, on top of everything I've already showed you, the other 4 ways, we had people earning $1,000, $2,000, $4,000, and $8,000 a month. and it's only gotten better. It's only gotten better. New people are coming on this platform and they're earning this kind of income from the comfort of their home. And I am not lying to you. I don't have a reason to. But I can tell you that there will be people who see this and they're intimidated because it looks too big, or they're intimidated because it's work from home and there's an investment. Let me tell you something about investment, guys. When you invest, you expect a return. It's called an ROI. We could sell you something and you could, exchange money for goods. But this is an investment. You get to work from home, and don't get scared by the 289, because I get it. Some of you may not have that right now. But if you're on the line tonight and you see the value of owning your own time, making your own money, you like helping people, business owners, people that want to own a house or need help with their credit, realtors who need credit worthy clients, people who need these services, $289 that could turn into 289,000. Oh yeah, I would invest that 100 more times. That's the investment to launch your own work from home business. This ain't a job, okay? Yes, there's an overhead of $99, but guys, you can refer one person a month and that takes care of itself. But let me tell you what this does for you if all you have a job is a job. I'm a tax professional. I have been for 9 years. If all you have is a job, you don't have tax shelter. And you're not positioning yourself for wealth, and you're not positioning yourself to leave an inheritance, because your children can't take your job. We're expendable, guys. The gig economy is growing every single day, and you know why it's growing? Because during the pandemic, more Americans realized that they were more valuable than what their job was paying them. And you know how they realized it? Because the world shut down and everybody started hustling from home. They were cooking plates, baking cakes. They were having little small venue get-togethers and charging $5 to come over. Everybody tapped into their entrepreneur. People were making masks from cloth. Everybody tapped into their entrepreneurial gift. So what I know is God has given us the ability to get wealth. But I also know people perish for lack of knowledge. People don't think they can start a business. People don't think they can make money from home. People don't think they can be successful in the financial services space because they come from nursing, or they come from the airport or services, or they worked in fast food. You can do anything you believe, and you can do anything when you have the right resources. Guys, we're talking about tonight over $5,000 in value for $289. Now, some of you may not have that, but if you see the value, drop the word value. If you see the value, I want you to drop that word in the chat and just get back with whoever invited you here. Let them know your situation. Maybe you don't have 289 right now, but maybe you'll work on it. Or maybe you have a lesser amount. If you are a serious person, guys, and you're tired of struggling, we're tired for you. Scan that QR code. That's a free community. That's Business in Black. That's our community where we come together, share nothing but resources, information to help build each other up. This is the wealth transfer. We done spoke about it, talked about it. The Bible done read it. You wouldn't read about it. We're in it. You can Google wealth transfer and see it's happening. But it's only going to be for the prepared people. There are not going to be people building wealth who standing in the line looking for a benefit to be handed out to them. The people who are building wealth are going to be the ones who have the systems, and they're going to be the ones that are meeting the demands of the other people in the economy. High demand services right now, guys, credit repair. Everybody in America needs it. High demand service, business funding. Every business owner needs it. You know how many people don't have life insurance? Those are services that are in high demand. Financial services is the number one way that people create wealth. And so we can keep on doing what we're doing, but we're just saying add to it. We're not saying quit your job. We're not saying, quit your other business. We're saying if you know business owners and you know people that need help, you see the vision, go ahead and lock in with the person that referred you here. And if you know people that could use our help and you're like, it's not for me, I already make good money, I got $1 million saved. My retirement is set. I'm not threatened by the economy. I can go buy whatever, I can go whatever. If you're that person, but you still see the value, refer people to the person that sent you here. And if you got questions, great. We got answers, because we're going to answer your questions, guys. But I can tell you right now, the secret to getting ahead in life is getting started. And I'm going to tell you why I know for a fact people need more money? Because every day, all day, we drop posts on social media. We train you how to market. And today, we dropped a post that said, "Who want to work from home?" And we got an overwhelming response. We say start a business, it's crickets. Crickets, crickets, crickets. We say work from home, everybody come out of the woodwork. But why? Because we've been socially conditioned to go to a job. Who's ever read Robert Kiyosaki's Poor Dad, Rich Dad? Drop me in the chat. He said, wealthy people look for opportunities, broke people look for jobs. Wealthy people look for opportunities, broke people look for jobs. I'm not calling you broke. I'm just saying I was a person that looked for a job. One ended, I looked for another one. While I had one, I was looking for a second one. I didn't know until I got around people who were affluent, who were making more money than me, who stretched me, who challenged me. I didn't know that there was more out there until I got in a different environment. If you're invited to this line today, guys, we're inviting you to be a part of a different environment. Keep your job. We're just going to help you start a business so you can get some tax shelter, so you can win. Y'all wonder why Trump was able to write off. Y'all want to know why Jeff Bezos can write off everything and have no taxes? Because he understands the wealth principles. That's what we teach here in Business in Black. So I'm going to stop right there, guys. I know we got several leaders on here tonight. Anybody that wants to talk about, how this extra income has changed their life, feel free. I'm going to open it up. A couple people can share. Just raise your virtual hand. And then if you have questions, I don't want anybody to leave without getting their questions answered. If you have questions, we're going to take those questions. I see Dr. Tangela Collins Myers raise her hands, guys. This is someone who came out of the banking industry, making multiple six figures. I'm not going to tell you her salary, but she left the banking industry for a reason, and it wasn't money. She made great money. Without further ado, I'm going to bring her up, guys. She was one of those people that I talked about within 30 days. When I talked about that 1,000, 2,000, 4,000, 8,000 a month, this young lady was able to generate a passive $4,000 a month. That's an extra $32,000 a year in her sleep. She has huge impact. She is passionate about helping people. She's kingdom. We pray together. I probably talk to her, I don't know, at least twice a day. I don't know. She's just an incredible leader. She's an insurance agent, but I'm going to let her tell you guys why working from home worked for her and what made her want to work from home in the first place. Dr. Tangela Collins Myers, top producing vice president with our platform. The floor is yours.
Thank you so much, Dr. Cofer. Y'all do me a favor, drop some fire signs in that chat, some hearts, because Dr. Cofer really just broke it down. And every time I hear her share this information, I just get excited all over again about why I made the decision to donate my job back in 2019. So as Dr. Cofer mentioned, I worked in banking. I was there for 26 years, made great money according to everybody else's standards. But when you make multiple six figure, but you're destined to make seven, how many of you will agree that you need to make some changes in order to go get what it is you're supposed to have? And so for me, it was truly one of those situations where I made great money, but I still didn't control my time. I made great money, but I still wasn't in control of, some decisions that were being made, whether some people on our jobs and teams were going to get pink slips or not. See, if you don't make a move to go ahead and begin to, put some additional income streams in place, you sit there and you and your family become a sitting duck, as I saw. And you're going to be dependent upon whether you'll keep your job being on pins and needles, and are you going to be ready if they came in and told you you no longer have your job today? See, that was my reality in 2015. And at that point, I knew that I needed to do something different. One, because I wanted to control my time, freedom, and flexibility, because I had a son that started having seizures. And so as mothers, if you're a mother on here, there's nothing like being stuck at a job when you really need to be somewhere with your child.
Yeah.
But I knew I had to make some decisions. Outside of that, my passion is to truly see other people win and be wildly successful and not stressed out about whether a job is going to pay them or not. We've been seeing the headline news. Jobs that people one time thought were safe is no longer safe. But also, if you're on here as a business owner already and you're talking to individuals, if you're a tax professional, real estate professional, insurance professional, coaching, in whatever you do, and you're already dealing with people, I can guarantee you, people that you're already talking to need the services that we're talking about here. And so it just makes sense. If they're going to get the services from someone, why not you? Why not that be an extra stream of income? So I'm just grateful to be here. I'm excited because I tell you what, this is true opportunity to get free. I was not going to be able to get free at my 9 to 5 job. And that's the reality. Not bashing at jobs. Because listen, I learned a lot while I was there, but the season was up. Right. And it was time to move on. And what I would say to you, if you see this information, don't take it lightly, because I don't believe in coincidences and accidents. So if you're here and you're seeing this, you're meant to see it. If you've been praying for it, here is your answer. Right. So a lot of times we get people here sometimes that say, I got to go pray about it. You already prayed about it. That's why you're here. So with that, what I say is don't take this lightly. Because of all the people that could have been on the line, the millions of people that could have been identified to be here, you are the one that have been chosen to be here. Wow. So take advantage of it. So Dr. Cofer, thank you so much for allowing me just to share my story.
Wow. No, thank you for sharing. Y'all drop some hearts in the chat for that, because I don't know how many of you have children with, medical issues, or, maybe have some special needs that need attending to. It is hard. One of my friends, had a daughter who was autistic, and she was a school teacher, but guess what? She couldn't be there. And so being able to work for herself was game changer for her. That is super powerful. And you heard it from somebody who was making great money. Like everybody that's, a part of this, guys, we're not chasing dollars. Some people just need time and reclaiming their time. And I'm going to tell you that a part of, and we're done, y'all. I see your question in the chat. I'm gonna raise it. But a part of being a part of this platform and this industry that changed, like I grew up in the projects. Okay. I grew up with a poverty mindset. My mom was drug addicted most of my life. She raised me on $235. So I understood, my only option in life was what we've all been told. Go to school, get a good job, get a good government job. Okay. That's all I knew. But nobody ever said the power of working for yourself is how to win. Right. And so I learned that by getting around people who push personal development. In addition to you being a part of our business, coaching you, mentoring you guys, we have a community. When Dr. Tan was talking about, we're not bashing a 9 to 5, but she found that, making 6 figures was nothing if I'm supposed to be making $1 million, right? We've been reading a book by Dr. Miles Monroe, and he talks about, are you employed or deployed? Okay. Employed, you go to work and you get those skills. There's nothing wrong with the fact that I was a social worker. It taught me to have passion. It taught me to fight for the underdog. Being a social worker taught me to lead groups of people, right? But now I'm deployed. I get to wake up every day and make impact. I get to coach people to 6 figures. I get to be able to do the things that I really love to do that I would still do for free if they didn't pay me for it. That's deployment. Some of us are still employed, and we're going to stay employed until the day we die, until we figure out that there's a greater passion in us. There's a bigger drive. You were made for more than, $50 an hour. You were made for more than that. You were made for more than $100,000 a year. And I'm not giving any income claims, guys. Everything that you do in business is going to require you to work. So I don't want anybody to think it's going to be easy breezy and you're going to be making money overnight. But I want you to understand that if you are doing what you do every day and the results that you are getting are the same that you got 12 months ago, they will remain the same unless you do something different. And this might not be it, but what if it could be? It might not be it, but what if you tried it and discovered that it worked? Because I didn't think it was it. My husband came home driving Uber and we were broker than broke. I'm talking about prepaying for our light bill. And I was like, child, bye. I didn't think this was it. But I'm so glad the scriptures say many of the plans of man, but it's the purpose of God that prevail. God's plan prevailed. And so here you are on this line with the person that invited you tonight, guys. Don't make the mistake of seeing information and dismissing this opportunity, because opportunities don't go away. They just go to the person that's ready. Okay. So I did see a question. Somebody asked, is this a one-time let me go back to the question. Is this a one-time fee investment or a monthly investment? And I love, Trisha, you using the word investment because that's what it is. It can be both depending on what you can afford. Okay. So if you are a person that says, hey, I love this and I'm locked in, you can make a one-time investment and you can cover your business operational expenses for the year. So what you guys realize is you're getting tech support, you're getting an underwriting team, you're getting two softwares, an app that you use and a link that you send to your clients. You're getting a website that's already built. You're getting coached from 6 and 7 figure earners twice a week. You can plug in, you got replay access. You're getting all of that at 289 down and 99 a month. Or if you are like many of our partners here and just like, you know what, I want to save some money, you can do all of that for 1097. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong. I think 1097 is that one time, but that's going to save you about 30%. A lot of people who are professionals already go ahead and knock that out because they're like, I don't want to pay anything extra a month. But if you need to do month by month, that's fine. And if you're on this line and you already have excellent credit, you have a will and trust, you already have, all of your financial affairs together, you may not even need the 289. We do have another option. It's only 129 and it's 49 a month. That covers your IT, that covers your tech fees, all of that. And once a year, there's a $47 tech fee because they're always upgrading the software. Remember, we're fintech, financial technology. So we're always going to bring the latest and the greatest. Whatever is emerging in the industry, we're going to bring that to you. But we're not talking about another $5,000 to tap into something, okay? So super small investment, huge return. The way I look at it, guys, is I invest 289 and I need to go get 289,000 out of it. And if I invest 289, I better treat it like 289 because I want my money back. Okay. And we're going to coach you and teach you. That's a great question. Does anybody else have any questions? I see a lot of people still on here. Oh my goodness. So I love it because that means you guys really see the value, right? You see the value, but what questions do you have? Because I know, some of you are stunned right now. You're like, I don't know about this. This is too good to be true. Let me have another person give a testimony. Anybody, it doesn't matter who, I don't care. Anybody that is already a part of Business in Black, just share, how working from home, controlling your own schedule and time has been beneficial for you. Anybody that wants to share. Are there any fees to be paid after the 289? Monica, so the 289 you pay to start. That gives you your initial setup, and that does include you being able to use these services. Okay, you pay 99 a month. That is going to cover, your website, your underwriting team. You guys realize underwriters, they earn salaries, so we're using them to do all of our heavy lifting for us. So it's 289 and 99 a month, which by the way are all tax write-offs, guys. Okay. They're all tax write-offs. I saw two hands go up, and I want you guys to hear from these people because they're real people. One is a millennial, okay? So we know young people are deciding they are not going to do the 40-40-40 plan. They're not working 40 hours a week for 40 years to retire on 40% of their income. So I want you to hear from her, but I also saw another powerhouse, Miss Sheila Pullum. Her hand went up. Sheila, go ahead, Sheila. You took it down?
Oh no, I'll go.
Okay, I want you guys to hear from this lady because when I talked about that $2,500 a week, there's been several times I talked to her on the phone and she like, sis, I got to get them 20 points. Sis, I need my $2,500 this week. And guess what? She's done it. And she's high integrity. I mean, one of the sweetest people that you want to meet. She's on the West Coast, guys. She gets up every morning. We have a personal development call at 7:30 a.m. That is her 4:30. That is the level of commitment that she has. Powerhouse leader. I absolutely love her. Miss Sheila Pullum, talk to the people.
Thank you, thank you. So again, y'all, I gotta tell y'all to give some hearts, give some fire. She always crushes this presentation. Y'all, some of these presentations we get on is fluff. When I say it make me want to sign up again, I sign up again. Does that mean it's perfect? Absolutely not.
No.
But does it mean it works? Absolutely it does. Like she mentioned, I'm retired from corporate America. How this has impacted me is my parents have gotten older. I don't know who cares for older people, your elderly parents, but it is a it's a real responsibility. So I was able to move them close to me. I'm able to cook for them. And mind you, I'm busy. I'm able to do for them, go sit and have lunch with them because I manage my time. My mama is, oh God, I'm getting emotional.
Um,
Sorry, y'all. My mama is dealing with some early onset dementia. That's my girl. Anybody that know me know that's my Sheila girl. And she's dealing with some early onset dementia, so her memory is slipping. So I am able to spend time with her. I'm able to take the time and put that time into her that I would not be able to do if I didn't have this platform, if I didn't have this time freedom. Not only has it provided me with time freedom, it provides me with financial freedom so I could also take care of them. I pay their rent, I pay their bills. And that's something that I've always wanted to do. So when I share this, I don't take it lightly. It's made an impact. It's changed my life and many other people's lives. So this ain't fluff. It's our real life that we walk in, and we're trying to guide other people to the other side of the struggle. And that's all I got.
No, I know her Sheila girl, y'all, and I know how passionate she is about both her parents, and I mean we talk a lot, and so I know that money is not what everybody's chasing. We want options. You want to be able to say, hey, you know what, mom, dad, I got dinner tonight. Guys, that is what controlling your time does. You know, you control your time and your money. And I love it. You know, I love seeing Sheila be that person that is making impact. She's serving in a community. She's always out doing a lecture somewhere. She's working with her team, but she's making money. And that money gives you the ability, guys, to do things for your family and your loved ones that not having money won't allow you, right? And so here's another one. I talked about this millennial, but I'm going to tell you guys, I'm big impressed with her. This one right here is somebody that said, you know what, I'm not just going to work from home. I'm going to help my mama work from home. I'm going to help my mama do her own thing. And so this one right here understands the power of making an impact in her generation, the one, you know, she's in, the ones that are coming behind her, but she also influences us. And Miss Chelsea Conley, guys, an educator, but someone who's a powerhouse. Dr. Tangela is her mentor. I mean, I just see so much potential. And guys, if you know people who are 18 years and older, they can do this. We have people that do this as families, and Chelsea and her mom, Sharon, is an example of that. So I want to move myself out of the way and bring up this powerhouse, the multi-million dollar millennial boss herself, Miss Chelsea Conley. The floor is yours.
Listen, y'all, definitely give it up for Dr. Michelle Cofer. When I tell you, I'm feeling exactly what Miss Sheila just put down, because this woman of God plays no games. And when I tell you she's selfless, will give you her very last. You hear me? The shirt off her back, the last penny in her pocketbook, and her car keys, even if she could, y'all, I'm telling you, the leadership that we have here is one of the main reasons why I am here. Now, she just told you, yes, I said, you know what? I'm going somewhere, but I got to take my family with me. I got to take my mom with me, because when I tell you, I have watched this lady, she is the reason why I first began in this opportunity. Let me back up a little bit. I'm hyped and I'm getting ahead of myself. She is the reason, y'all, because I watched my mom break her back, work 50, 60, 70 hours a week, going to work, going to school full time. And guess what, y'all? She went through a one of the worst times of her life. If she can tell her story, she'll say it different than I am, right? Because I'm experiencing as a child. If anybody understands what it means to watch your parent go through and there's nothing that you can do about it, come on, somebody. But I said, you know what? The least I can do is do something where my mama don't gotta work so hard. And I'm happy to say I didn't make it to be able to pay her bills like Miss Sheila and, you know, do all this thing. But guess what? God opened up the door. Walk away from her job last year. So guess what? Now both of us, and I'm telling y'all, get the exclusive secrets on here tonight. I just like Dr. Cofer told you, my background is in education. This job, there's things, you know, I said I would not work another job after December of 2025. And I said, you know what? This job is making me unhappy. I have an opportunity that can literally do far beyond any job, right?
Mhm.
So I said, God, here I am. I left that job and I ain't looked back. I had something else lined up because I was like, God, I gotta have something lined up. But didn't you say you wasn't gonna work another job? Come on now. God has opened up doors for me, y'all. It ain't looked how I wanted it to. I've been in this opportunity or in this industry now for almost 7 years. And when I first began, I didn't take it serious. But you know what? The way that God has orchestrated my life, I don't have time to play no more games. So if you on this call here tonight, you're tired of being tired of going to a job where you're unhappy, you leave with tears in your eyes every other day, every day, because you're not fulfilled. God has more for you. There's not, this is not a happen chance that you're on this call tonight. And I wasn't going to speak, but I felt the unction of the Holy Spirit to get me off mute, to tell I don't know who on this call that you need to take the opportunity. Don't let fear, don't let family, don't let your husband or your wife tell you, oh, I don't know about that. No, you know what I don't know about is you. Come on now, because the job, you're just over broke and it's just on your bills. When are you going to start being happy? When are you going to live? When are you going to really, truly be who God has called you to be? Listen, I didn't mean to say all that, but somebody had to hear it. Welcome to the family.
My God. Listen, y'all, we can have some church on that one. Let me, Chelsea done dropped the mic in here. So I don't have anything else to say other than y'all know what the instruction is, right? Y'all know how simple the business is. Y'all just respond back to whoever got you on here and say, send me the link. That's how this works, okay? Just drop it in the chat. Send me the link. Send me the link. Send me the link. Because I have nothing else to say. I know that what we are doing here is changing generations. And I am super excited to have all of you on the line tonight. Still, somebody send me the link, send me the link, send me the link. Y'all see y'all guests? Y'all see who's saying send me the link? Y'all send these people the link. Send me the link. I see it. Welcome to the movement, y'all. Let's clap it up for them. Put some party hands. Send me the link. I love it. Send me the link. Listen, guys, what we're going to do for all of you that are getting started, let's plan to, get you guys onboarded. That link is a key. I see another send me the link. Send me the link. Welcome aboard, guys. That link, send me the link. That link, that's fine. You can reach out. Charlene, Charlene and Tara. Tara's her mentor. I see some more. Send me the link. Send me the link. Go ahead and message that to that person. And guys, we're going to get you guys set up. March is about to be crazy. I was talking to somebody today. Prophetically speaking, we are getting ready to do things that have been spoken that couldn't be done. Somebody else said, send me the link. Send me the link. Welcome aboard, guys. We want to get you guys onboarded and we want to help you to start earning income. Okay. If we have to put more calls on the schedule like this week, leaders, y'all hear me? We will. Okay. We will put these calls on the schedule so you can expose people to what we're doing and the simplicity of it, guys. Somebody else says, Monica says, send me the link, send me the link, send me the link. I got you, sis. But listen, we'll do that because we are growing nationwide. Okay. I saw Dr. Colston's hand go up. Go ahead.
There's a question from Shirley Allen. She asked that you name all the programs that come with the initial sign up.
Yes. Okay. So when you sign up, I'm going to share the screen so you can see everything. When you sign up and become a partner with us, with the movement, you're going to get our complete business and black bundle kit. Okay. So let me move this out of the way. You see my screen here? So you're going to get Broker University, which this is a self-paced course, like for the person that says, like my personality is, I want to know everything, right? I want to learn everything. That is good for people like that. You don't pay anything extra. It's already included. It shows you everything about funding. You learn about marketing, even though we teach these things on a weekly basis. Training is included. You get the AI credit restoration, not just for your clients. I mean, not just for your clients, but also for yourself. So if you don't have an 850 credit score, guess what? You get to use the same software that you refer people to. You get over 200 lenders. You get a dedicated underwriting team. You get marketing materials, flyers that are already done, the scripts, what to say to family members, what to say to church people, what to say to tax people. We give you everything already done, shake and stir. You get your will, your trust. You get to do your power of attorney. All of that, $289, guys. You get the travel and savings plan. You get a client management system, i.e., you get an app, and you get a whole back office portal that organizes your business for people that are really meticulous and like this, everything got to have a place for everything. For the people that like to have fun, we have competitions. We actually getting ready to take a cruise at the end of next month. So for the people that's always want to get together, we have something happening in Atlanta in 2 weeks, right? You get live mentorship and coaching. You get a business that is willable, sellable, and transferable. So whatever money you make, whatever you build here, your book of business, that can be left in your estate. Okay. You get recognition, trips, rewards. You also, if you are a business owner already, you get a free business success scan. That's going to allow you to analyze your current business and help you make sure that you are bankable. If you are coming on board tonight, we're giving you extra stuff. Okay. So if you're coming on board tonight, we're going to give you a lender compliance cheat sheet. So what that does is basically tell all the secrets, what banks really want to see when people apply for funding, so we can help people get funding, and you can also get funding. We're going to give you a 90-day game plan. So we're coming up on the 1st of March. Dr. Tangela and we usually coach those sessions. It's a 90-day, a live training. If you're not able to make it, we can give you a recording of a prior one. But that is a strategic game plan for the person that's serious about, making 30,000 in 90 days. That won't be everybody's goal, but some people do have goals like that. Special recognition. For those of you that get started tonight, your $289 also does include a luxury vacation stay. It's 3 Mexico cities on that list, but we're not going to issue those. So if you want to use that, you'll probably have to pick Vegas or Dubai. But we're adding that. That's in your package. You have to pay for your own flight. And then also our online exclusive community. You'll be a part of our Business in Black community on Facebook. You can add other people there. We just share value, education, inspiration. And then we're also going to give you a couple of ebooks. So for $289, you're going to get close to, including the bonuses, close to $5,000 worth of value. Okay. And you get to pick the path. If you don't need the AI credit repair, cool. If you want to pay for all your stuff for the whole year, great. No worries. Everybody gets to choose. We're not forcing anything on anybody. You pick what you need. Okay. Does that answer your question? Thank you, Dr. Brenda, because I missed that question. Anybody else? Any questions? We got a lot of new business partners. So welcome aboard, guys. The person that invited you will send you the link. It's a short 3-minute. You fill it out. Once you're done, you got your confirmation email, your website. You are in business tonight. So if you know somebody that needs funding, we help you get them funding, the application tonight. You have everything. As soon as you sign up, everything is made. We get your picture added. Everything's already done for you. Quick, fast, in a hurry. What we'll do is we meet here every Tuesday. So obviously next Tuesday you can invite people. But if we need to put some special calls together this week, because a lot of you are getting started at one time, we can put some special calls on the calendar and come back in and do an abbreviated version of this call we did tonight. Okay. Any last questions from anybody? Because I don't want you to get off this phone call and this Zoom and go ask your broke bestie, girl, what should I do? Girl, don't do it. I wouldn't get advice from her if I wouldn't want to trade places with her. I would not do it. I wouldn't do it. But welcome on. I see some names on here. I'm interested in seeing who invited you on, Shanita. Was that Felicia? I am excited to see you. We grew up together. I'm just excited, man. I see some names on here, and I mean, you guys are all guests. And so to stick around this long just really says you see the value. So welcome to Business in Black. Welcome to Freedom. Welcome to Boat Funding. We guys are building the largest fintech platform in this space. All right. And so we're just really, how long is this offer price point? So this, Alexander asked that question. The price is the price, but if you sign up tonight, we give you the bonus stuff. Okay. So the price is the price forever. And if you are needing help with getting started, but maybe don't have the full amount, we do have the ability to help you break it into options. We can work with 4 paid platforms. You can split it up into 4 payments. That's an option. So just make sure you get back with whoever invited you. And if not, we can do something called a trial run. So if you don't have the money, but you think, hey, I know people, we can, start you like you're already in the business and try to help generate some funds. Obviously, you don't have a link to send to anybody. So whoever is your mentor, coach, your sponsor, they're going to use their link because you don't have a link yet, right? We send that link out and then y'all figure out how y'all going to split the proceeds, okay? Or, bank it up until you got enough to get started. So definitely, if you have a qualifying credit score, we can help you do a 4-pay, which breaks up everything into 4 payments. But you need to have at least a 580 credit score to qualify for that. Okay. And if we got a 580, guys, our goal is the 700s and 800 club. So we're going to help you get your credit scores up. Okay. All right. Well, guys, welcome aboard. You're welcome. 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 Great question. Welcome to the movement. Thank you all for joining us tonight, guys. It's a terrific Tuesday. We are almost out of this month. Another 6 days to March Madness. And I'm going to tell you, I'm prophesying and decreeing. You're going to see numbers in March you have never seen in your life. You're going to get some checks you had never imagined were possible. I'm just declaring that. And so, guys, welcome to Business in Black. Thank you to all of the leaders tonight who just shared transparently from your heart. Dr. Tangela, Miss Sheila, Miss Chelsea. Thank you all so much. To all the other leaders on here, Miss Tara McDuffie, out in Athens, Miss Felicia Browner, Miss Brenda Colston. We're just always so appreciative. Pastor Angela, Miss Evelyn, Sharon, Trina, we're so appreciative of those of you that selflessly plug in and help get this information out to people. It's called awareness. So we're just making everybody aware. All right. So thank you guys. Have an amazing evening and welcome to Business in Black. We'll see you in the group chat. I was sent a Facebook link by my husband. All right. So Dominique, let's figure out who your husband knows. Let me stop the recording. Hold on. Stop.